Hey friends, welcome back to Just Writes a Book. I am Jess, and for today's daily vlog, we're going to be talking about how I reset for a new week. Okay guys, so in order to celebrate my finishing The Hollow Crown, my husband took me out to the movies. We went to see How to Train Your Dragon. We now made a quick little Starbucks pit stop. We have some stuff we need to go return, and then we're going to head home. I do have a little bit of work I need to do tonight, but then I thought that today's focus for today's video could be how I reset on Sundays for a new week. That's going to include stuff like resetting my planner, getting my things ready for my morning routine, meal planning, kind of resetting the house, things like that. So I thought that I would do a quick little video showing you guys those things, bring you along for a little bit of our Sunday, and we will move into a new week, to the second week of the 75 Soft Challenge. Hey guys, I am back in my office now. As you can see, it's about 8:30. I did most of my resets for the weekend earlier. I did some meal prep. I prepped my breakfast. I just made some chia seed pudding. I pulled out some tuna to have on rice cakes for lunch. We cleaned out the fridge and the pantry, took the trash out. Nick cleaned up after the dogs outside. I emptied the dishwasher, did some sweeping and mopping, cleaned up some clothes I had around the bedroom, and what else did I do? Oh, I picked out my outfits for the week. I forgot to film that, but I did go through my closet and pick out some outfits for the week. Now I think I'm gonna sit and work on my planner for the week. I just want to go through and make note of the different things that are happening this week. I have like at least one meeting every single day this week, and then what else? I want to look at my social media calendar for the week. Since I finished The Hollow Crown now, which is crazy to say, now that I finished it, I really want to take this next week off and just relax, take it off from writing. I might, if I can get my printer to work, I might print out Twisted Loyalties, just print it like as a Word doc and just kind of read over it that way and make notes on it that way, and that way I'm still doing something this week, but I don't think I'm gonna actually do any like plotting or drafting or anything this week. I think I'm just gonna read through it, make notes in my commonplace journal of anything that still needs to be fixed. I know there are scenes in that book that I skipped over and just left like placeholders for, so make note of those, make note of the different things that need to be researched in that book, things like that, and then that way at least that is done. Also, I remembered that I committed, and honestly not to anybody but myself, that I would participate in the what's it called? I think it's like Novel 24, I think is what it's called. I know CK is participating in it. I don't know if it's their like thing, if they came up with it and are like hosting it or whatever, or if it's somebody else's thing, but I know they had a spreadsheet in our Discord for people to sign up to do like sprints. So that is going to be this coming weekend. So this Friday is actually my birthday, and then I signed up to do the sprints I think early morning on Saturday the 21st, right? Let me look at my calendar here. Yes, I did one of these challenges before, but I think, and honestly, I don't see myself actually completing this challenge. I just wanted to do it just for the fun of it. I think it's like you're trying to write an entire novel over one weekend, like from Friday to Sunday, I think. It's like 50K in 3 days or something. I very highly doubt that I would be able to complete that. But I still want to try it and still participate in it. So I think if I take this week off and give myself some time to just kind of chill and reset, then maybe I can participate in that next weekend. No promises. If this week ends up being super crazy and I'm like exhausted by Friday, then I may not. And I may just let that be a thing for next year maybe. But if I do decide to do it, then I think I may jump right into the second book in the Forgotten Kingdoms series, which I do now have a title for. I kind of came up with the title for it when I was writing the prologue for the Hollow Crown. There was a part that kind of hints at like the next book, and I wrote something that I immediately like jumped out at me that was like, that would be a good title. And so I now have the title for the second book, which is going to be a Little Mermaid retelling, which is really exciting. So I may try to jump right into that. So I would like to eventually obviously write the second book anyways, so why not try it out? And at the very least, even if I don't actually write the entire thing, maybe I can write some of it in a weekend. Also, I think it'll be easier because I did Discovery write the Hollow Crown, and now I know I can. Now I know I can do it. So maybe I can Discovery write, even if I could Discovery write a good portion of that second book. That would be awesome. So, and then also is also day 10 of the 75 soft challenge. And while it has been like at top of mind, I have been checking to see my steps. Like right now I'm at 4,700. I've been trying to drink more water, so I have been attempting to do the 75 soft goals as best I can, but it hasn't really been at top of mind because everything has been so busy and because I was trying to finish the Hollow Crown. So I want to go through and create my game plan for the week. Last week I had gone through and created these like separate pages so that I could do the to-do list for each day. So I need to do that for this week and get those written out so that I can try to focus a little more on that this week. So yeah, I'm gonna dive right in, do these. I'll show you guys a little bit of B-roll, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up today's vlog. A little sneak peek into my mostly every week kind of Sunday routine. Usually I try to get the house cleaned up a bit, reset, empty the dishwasher, empty the sink from any dishes from over the weekend. We always clean out our fridge and pantry of anything that we're not going to need for the week, anything that might be expired. I usually try to mop and sweep. I'll try to pick up our bedroom a little bit. I always get my planner reset for the week. And just kind of have a general idea of any meetings that I have coming up or any important appointments. And then I want to try to really like incorporate just having time to wind down and relax, especially now that I have some time in between stories. So I think I'm gonna see if I can get Twisted Loyalties printed, see if I can get my printer working, and then I think I might just sit and relax and do some knitting and just enjoy the night and try to get to bed early because I have not been sleeping well. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys so much for watching all of these. We are now a full week into daily vlogging, which is awesome. I'm glad that I have been able to keep up with it, and even with as busy as work has been, I hope that you guys are enjoying these. Let me know down below if you have any ideas for what videos you guys would like to see. If you have an idea for themes, I'll try to keep these as like different as I can so that you're not watching the same exact thing every day. So if you have any ideas for stuff, let me know down below. Maybe like a read with me type video where it's like not me, no talking, it's just like vibey music and just me reading and you can read along with me, or you can use it as a sprint. Maybe I could even do like a write with me. I do want to do another video where I go through and show more of my projects that I have in Dabble. I also want to do a Dabble walkthrough at some point. So let me know what other video ideas you guys have. What other things would you like to see? And I will keep a list and make my way through them. So yeah, thank you so much for watching these. I appreciate you guys so much. Happy writing, and I will see you guys tomorrow.